My name is JamesTyler. I will be presenting the ethics of the Amazon Echo. The Amazon Echo stands about 9 inches tall, it's about 3 inches wide. It has 7 microphones placed around the top that can hear from more or less anywhere in a room. It has a speaker system that is directed downwards so that it goes into the flat surface that the Amazon is on. The Echo is on, and it disperses it throughout the room, which allows it to be heard clearly anywhere in the room, just about. It disperses it in all directions. The current capabilities of the Amazon Echo are the ability to answer questions. It can search whatever question you ask it after responding to its wake word, because it does not start actually listening until you use the wake word. However, it is always listening for that wake word, and it finds the answer that it thinks is best suited to your question, and it gives you that. It can play music, which is self-explanatory. It can give you news and weather, also self-explanatory. It can set alarms for whatever time you designate. And it can create shopping lists by syncing with other devices like a smartphone or tablet. Right now the device is pretty simplistic. It doesn't have a whole lot that it can do, but there's many ways that Amazon can improve it and make it a lot more usable and a lot more widely desired by making it able to purchase products by voice command, so that you can just say buy whatever and it will have the item bought off Amazon and on its way to you. Get it in like 2 days just by saying a couple words. It can be used for marketing. You can use the information it gets from you to further market items to you, like giving advertisements related to things you've asked or music you listen to, such and such. It can be used to sync with other home devices and make them voice activated. By, say, you want to cook something, you can just say preheat oven to 350 degrees and the oven starts preheating. You don't even have to get up. It can be used as an intercom by just having multiple of them in the house. You can have one, you can speak to one, and it can play your voice on another somewhere else in the house. And it can also be used to locate people in your house by monitoring what happens around all the other ones in the house, and it can even tell you what they might be doing, like if they're sleeping or if they're writing something, by just monitoring what it hears. And it can be used to tell mood, possibly. Algorithms to figure out different people's moods and respond to them. Like, say, it could tell if you're depressed by the way you act or sound, I guess is more appropriate, but then it can respond to that by giving you music that's thought to help with your mood or other such things. And it can act as a way to shut yourself off from like the internet, phone, emails, all that, without having to worry about any kind of emergency calls or emergency emails, because it can filter out everything that's not important and allow the things that are important to still get to you, so you can have like your alone time with your lady friends, whatever you want, stuff like that, and not have to worry about getting some important message that you're gonna miss. Alright, the ethical problems with this device are mainly impulse buying. I've read a study on the effect of smartphones on impulse buying and purchasing, and the increase in monthly spending was on average about 27 euros, which I believe is around $30 a month.
It's pounds.
Pounds.
Excuse me, pounds.
I meant pounds, not euros. Sorry, I'm not very good with the symbols for Europe's currency. But the main reason for this increase was the ease of buying. I think that around 80% of the people in the study said that the reason they had this increase was because it was so easy to purchase. And with the Amazon Echo, you wouldn't even have to go on your phone, search anything. You just have to say to buy something and it could buy it, which would majorly increase impulse buying. And you could buy things while being drunk, while being emotionally unstable, buy things you don't want in like 10 minutes just because it's like so readily available. You could act without even thinking about it. You wouldn't have possible time to think about like your financial ability to buy the product, whether you really need it or want it. The other ethical problem I've found is privacy issues, because the device, it records whatever you say after the wake word to the cloud, and it takes that information and it is available for the Amazon executives to use, and they could use that information to, like, similar to tracking cookies, just market things more to you. And this is kind of a breach in privacy, because it's taking what you say in your own home and just kind of using that to try and get you to buy things. And I don't think that's ethically sound. And that would be my presentation. Thank you for listening.